11 News starts with breaking news.
Breaking now, new coronavirus cases have jumped the 300 mark in Allegheny County.
The health department just released an update, and it says it has learned of 331 new cases since yesterday. Yesterday, there were only 71 cases reported. So some of today's cases could be from a lag in reporting from the weekend. 7 people were also admitted to hospitals since yesterday, and the health department also says it has learned of another death. 199 people have now died from the virus in Allegheny County.
And more breaking news now. A former staffer at the Veterans Affairs Hospital in West Virginia is accused of killing 7 patients. According to court papers just unsealed, Retta Mays injected insulin into 8 VA patients who suffered from type 2 diabetes between July of 2017 and June of 2018. She's being charged with second-degree murder in the deaths of 7 people and assault with the intent to commit murder of an 8th person. One of the victims is Felix McDermott, a Westmoreland County veteran who died in April of 2018. Mays has a plea hearing set for later today. We will be there, and we'll have more on this story coming up tonight on Channel 11 News at 5.
And now to a developing story, a Christopher Columbus statue vandalized in Schenley Park. It is the same statue that some protesters want to see torn down. And this is not the first time this statue has been targeted in recent months. Channel 11's Mike Holden got a closer look at the damage.
The Christopher Columbus statue has been vandalized yet again. There is now a strong public outcry to have it removed from Schenley Park altogether. Meantime, Pittsburgh police are trying to figure out who is responsible. Red spray-painted words now coat the base of the Christopher Columbus statue here in Oakland. They read, "No more racist, Black Lives Matter, and abolition now." Some words are so graphic we can't share them with you on TV. Schenley Park goers could not help but stop in their tracks and snap photos and reflect on the aftermath. Pittsburgh police now confirmed to Channel 11 they are looking into the vandalism and plan to release additional information as it becomes available. It's not the first time, though, that this has happened. Channel 11 first told you back in June when the statue was spray-painted with a number of words, including OG and colonizer. Community members and activists have called for the statue to be taken down and put somewhere else. They even delivered a petition to the mayor's office in the Art Commission. The person who created that petition argued the statue represented someone who committed evil acts and had slaves.
There's like an idea of Christopher Columbus's legacy in this country, but if you actually read into the things that he's done, none of it is like great or heroic, really.
With what was painted on it, I think in some regards, if you want to look at history, we can learn from it. And I think by leaving monuments up, we can also learn from our mistakes.
And Pittsburgh police now plan to review surveillance footage from the area. I'm now working to get additional updates about the status of this case and checking in with city officials to ask them how they plan to prevent this from happening again for Channel 11 News starting at 5 o'clock tonight. Reporting in Oakland, Mike Holden, Channel 11 News.
Another mural, the Black Lives Matter mural in downtown Pittsburgh, was vandalized. This was created about 2 months ago following the nationwide protests. Yesterday, the same people responsible for the artwork on the retaining wall along the Allegheny River were out repainting it.
That was art, and you don't need to mess with that, write thug over it. I thought that was very wrong.
No word yet on any arrests. Police are investigating similar cases across the country.
Third day of protests in Allentown. Hundreds gathered to demand that police be held accountable after a video emerged showing an officer kneeling on a man's head and neck. Police say the man was staggering in the street, and when they went to help him, they say he started screaming and spitting on officers and staff. The Allentown Police Department and the district attorney's office is investigating the police officer's use of that force. New at noon, Governor Wolf has signed 2 police reform bills into law in the wake of nationwide protests against police brutality. The new laws require training for police officers on the use of deadly force and de-escalation techniques, along with a thorough background check for law enforcement applicants. They also establish a database that contains separation records of law enforcement officers, and Governor Wolf says the new laws are just a first step.
We have made progress in 6 weeks, but we are far, far from the finish line. My executive action and the 2 new laws that I'm going to sign in just a few minutes are still not enough to halt the systemic racism and oppression that exists throughout our Commonwealth.
The bills were put up for a vote after weeks of protests over the death of George Floyd.
For the first time in nearly 2 decades, a federal execution was carried out early this morning. Our Washington correspondent, Serena Marshall, has more on the controversial decision handed down by the Supreme Court.
Good afternoon. In a 5-4 decision, the Supreme Court did allow the execution of Daniel Lewis Lee to move forward this morning. Lee was killed by lethal injection over the objections of his victims' relatives, who said they did not want his death done in their name. It followed days of legal filings and arguments after lawsuits to try and halt his execution, citing concerns over the COVID pandemic. Lee was convicted of murdering an Arkansas family in the 1990s, part of a ploy to build a white-only Aryan nation in the Pacific Northwest. With his final words, Lee declared his innocence, saying, "I didn't do it. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but I'm not a murderer." His was the first federal execution since 2003, Attorney General William Barr reinstating them last year. Federal executions are rare. Before today, the U.S. government put to death only 3 defendants since the death penalty was reinstated in 1988. They're now on track to double that number, with 2 more federal executions scheduled. Reporting from outside Washington, I'm Serena Marshall, Channel 11 News.
Beeping sounds from a mailbox caused a scare in Brighton Heights. Police were called to Brighton Road around 6:30 this morning after someone heard the sound in a U.S. Postal Service mailbox. Brighton Road was shut down in the area of Benton Avenue and Terman Avenue until police gave the all clear. It turns out the sound was coming from a postal device.
We're following the search for a shooting suspect. Allegheny County police tell us someone shot a man last night in Turtle Creek. We found police at Maple Avenue and Albert Street. The youngster who was shot has several injuries and is now in the hospital in critical condition. Pittsburgh police are also looking for leads into another late night shooting. This one in the Hill District. ShotSpotter picked up 16 gunshots along White Hill Street just after 8 o'clock last night. Police say they found a crime scene, but no victim. They did, though, eventually find that victim at a nearby hospital. He had been shot twice and drove himself to the ER. At last check, he was in stable condition.
The former coach of the Monessen girls basketball team has died from COVID-19. Major Corley's sister told the Trib that her brother died from complications yesterday. Corley graduated from Monessen in 1965 and retired from coaching in 2018 after his second stint heading up the basketball team. In a statement, the Monessen superintendent said, quote, "There's a sadness felt all over the district and community today after hearing of the passing of Major Corley. He was a well-respected coach, employee, and mentor to many. Generations of students and parents will remember him simply as Tuffy, and he will be greatly missed." A top attorney for Allegheny County is in the ICU fighting coronavirus, and he is working to change COVID-19 working conditions at the courthouse. Russ Broman believes he was exposed to the virus at the courthouse back on June 30th and is now questioning safety protocols. Several sources shared a message that they got from Broman. It said in part, "If I don't make it, someone get to the bottom of this. I started an OSHA complaint." One private defense attorney believes there needs to be temperature checks at the door, better notification tracing, and a centralized response.
A lot of people have returned to work, but there are plenty still working from home, and childcare is becoming a big hurdle to getting back into the office. Channel 11's Liz Kilmer has new information on the resources that are out there for parents.
Child care is, of course, a really big concern for families right now during the pandemic, and so the Allegheny Conference hosted a webinar today to provide tips and resources for parents and guardians. Safety and cost are among the concerns when it comes to child care during the COVID-19 crisis, especially as more and more people return to work. But there is help out there. This morning, the Allegheny Conference hosted an online seminar where experts provided tips for parents and guardians to find the best possible child care for their kids. For instance, among things child care and camps should do, the experts say, require all staff and children over 2 to wear masks, have frequent hand washing, and stagger drop-off and pickup times if possible. Those tuning in also heard about online resources to find child care. It is available out there despite despite places limiting capacity. And we heard information on who is eligible to receive child care subsidies and how to apply. One expert stating these are trying times and the child care system has been fragile to begin with.
It was a system that is not well funded. It is a system that is not well compensated. It is a system that operates on a really thin margin. And COVID has done nothing but really shake that fragile sort of foundation that it was already operating on.
And during the webinar, experts talked about ways that employers can make things easier on parents. We'll talk more about that in a report I'm working on for 5. Back to you.
Pittsburgh Public Schools is set to unveil its reopening plan later today. The district says the focus remains on getting students back into the classroom, but there will also be online options. Students are due back in 6 weeks. Be sure to tune in tonight at 5 for complete coverage of the plan.
With COVID-19 spreading over much of the country, some states are starting to reverse course on reopening. NBC's Tracy Potts has more on the rollbacks.
Reversing course. California and Oregon are the latest states to scale back. California is closing bars, restaurants, and most gyms and hair salons after a spike in new coronavirus cases. It's spreading in 41 states and the nation's capital.
If we get the virus under better control, clearly kids can get back into school safely.
Despite the Trump administration dangling cash incentives to states where schools reopen in person, some of the nation's largest districts, Atlanta, San Diego, and Los Angeles, will begin online.
The health and safety of all in the school community is not something we can compromise.
New York schools are in limbo. Florida is requiring in-person instruction despite a record surge, but Miami's school chief may not comply.
If the conditions on August 24th are what they are today, it would be very difficult for us to reopen schools.
Also in Washington, President Trump is downplaying a rift with top health advisor Dr. Anthony Fauci.
I find him to be a very nice person. I don't always agree with him.
Fauci's dire warnings,
we haven't even begun to see the end of it yet,
prompted the White House to hand out a list of his statements they're calling inaccurate. Some are out of context, others were accurate at the time before the virus exploded nationwide. Tracy Potts, NBC News.
Her death was ruled a homicide. How police hope to generate new clues 40 years later.
We had a lot of hugs when the negatives came rolling in.
Free COVID testing for anyone who needs it. The huge push to get tested in several local neighborhoods.
Oh, I saw a pile of glass on the ground, and I knew that my whole purse had been taken.
Her car was broken into at North Park, and she's not the only one. What's making it hard for officers to find the thieves?
Plus heat and humidity on the way back. I'm tracking how many days this week we'll spend in the 90s.
WPXI Now. When a major story breaks, this is where you'll find 24-hour coverage. From the Channel 11 newsroom to our crews live in the field, we'll bring you the information you need right now. WPXI Now. Always on when you want the latest on breaking news.
You put on Channel 11 Morning News. There is a team that has been working all night to get you the news you need.
The news doesn't stop. We don't stop.
As a mom, I know your morning is busy. We're going to give you everything you need, from the breaking news desk to weather and traffic. When you walk out that door, you're prepared.
Make sure you know everything happening in the morning. Watch Channel 11 Morning News.
It has been 40 years now since a young girl disappeared from her home in Westmoreland County, and today state police say they're closer to knowing what happened to Tiffany Miller. She was only 5 years old when she was reported missing from her home in New Kensington back in 1979. Her body was found a week later in the Allegheny River. Her death ruled a homicide, but no charges were ever filed in the case. Now, though, state police say they have new information, and they're offering a $10,000 reward for help with more clues.
It's a nightmare for me to recreate my wallet.
Her car was broken into in North Park, and the thief has already racked up more than $8,000 on her checkbook. Channel 11's Jillian Hartman found out that woman isn't the only victim.
Well, it was right here where one of the victims parked her car at Pie Trainer Field in North Park and took a nice long walk, only to return to see her driver window smashed, purse stolen. And what happened next, she said, was a total nightmare.
It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare for me to recreate my wallet and everything that was in it.
This summer, there's been a string of car break-ins at North Park. Allegheny County police say thieves have struck 14 times since the end of May. Sandra Forback tells us her car was broken into on July 3rd, the same day as 3 other cars.
And not to mention how my account was hacked to a significant amount of money.
A week later, she noticed something odd, that funds in her checking account were on hold.
So I called my bank and found out what this criminal did was stole somebody else's checks, made them payable to me, went to my bank, and cashed 4 checks through a drive-through at 4 different branches.
She tells me a total of $8,800 was stolen, and she is now working with the bank to get reimbursed. She reached out to Channel 11 to warn others, because normally North Park is a safe place. Today it was packed. We saw several people there exercising and enjoying the nice weather, but many were surprised to hear about the break-ins.
It's very disappointing to hear that we've experienced that kind of behavior.
Now several people are taking extra precautions before taking a lap around the lake. Right now, police are trying to track down who's responsible for the break-ins, following up on possible leads and going through surveillance footage where the checks were cashed and used. But here's the tricky part. Most people are wearing face coverings now, so it can be difficult identifying criminals on security tape. Police say almost all the thefts this year happened when valuables were left visible in the car. Now, police are reminding people to always keep valuables like wallets or purses out of sight. They suggest placing them in your trunk and, of course, locking your car. Reporting in North Park, I'm Jillian Hartman, Channel 11 News.
Pittsburgh's having a hard time collecting trash in the city's East End neighborhoods. The department's recently had 2 employees test positive for COVID-19, and 15 others are out because of injuries. So that's leading to a trash pileup. The city says if your trash or your recycling has not been collected, just keep it at the curb, and crews will eventually get to it. And with more people staying home, officials say there's also more trash to collect.
Your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
Another spectacular day with warm temperatures and fairly low humidity. Live look at our PennDOT cameras right now. Parkway North, Camp Horn Road, lots of sunshine, just some puffy fair weather cumulus clouds off in the distance. Most of those are north of Pittsburgh right now. You head down towards I-79. Kerwin Heights, pretty good shape. Lots of sunshine again. Temperatures this afternoon, fantastic. Most areas right now in the upper 70s, 77 degrees in Pittsburgh, 76 in Butler. So the air very comfortable for this time of the year. Normal high temperature for today is 83 degrees. We'll get there, but the nice thing is about today, we don't have that mugginess in the air. That will return later in the week, but for right now, just a little bit of that cumulus cloud action pushing to the south. So once again this afternoon, be able to lie out in the backyard and just pick the shapes out from the clouds. And then this evening, as we approach sunset, once again, those will dissipate. A lot of sunshine today, though. UV forecast at 9. So if you are going to be outside for any length of time whatsoever, make sure you put the sunscreen on and reapply it several times throughout the day if you're going to be outside at length, because the burn time only 15 minutes. Sunglasses hat, a little shade never hurt either. Temperature's perfect for the pool this afternoon. 84 degrees at 5 o'clock, even at 8 o'clock tonight. Still pool weather, temperature 80 degrees, and the sun still not setting until after 8:50 in the evening. Overnight tonight, clear, seasonal, down to 61 for the overnight low, right where we should be for this time of the year. And then tomorrow we really crank up the heat. 91 for the high temperature tomorrow. There will be lots of sunshine during the day tomorrow, but there won't be a ton of humidity. It'll feel a little muggier tomorrow than it does today, but you'll really notice the humidity by the time we get to Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And with that, a little bit of moisture is going to work its way in too, so thunderstorm chances increase on Thursday. Scattered thunderstorms for the day Thursday. Just a couple stray showers or thunderstorms Friday and Saturday. Notice on Storm Tracker, Thursday morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, got a couple showers in the area, then many dry hours. Notice at 2 p.m., most of the thunderstorm activity east of Pittsburgh, so best chance of storms going to be over toward the Laurel Highlands. Humidity on the rise, too. Notice we're really in that humid range by the time we get to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to make those 90s feel even hotter as we hit the weekend. 5-day forecast with your weekend always in view. 92 Thursday, Friday 91, Saturday and Sunday in the mid-90s, and the heat index this weekend will be approaching 100 degrees both days.
Schools and colleges are getting ready for a school year with a whole lot of changes. We're taking a look at how the second phase of Pitt's reopening plan will work.
First, pub owner's shocking method to enforce social distancing at his bar.
You put on Channel 11 Morning News. There is a team that has been working all night to get you the news you need.
The news doesn't stop. We don't stop. We want to make sure you know everything you need to know to get prepared for your day.
We decide what is the most important thing that you need to know when you wake up.
Once a story goes on air, that's just the beginning. It's going to change throughout the morning. It always does.
That's why Channel 11 Morning News is here to get you prepared. We have the breaking news desk. We have Scott and Tricia looking out for you as far as weather and traffic. When you walk out that door, you're prepared.
Severe weather coverage where you live.
On Channel 11 News.
The company that made the safety netting behind home plate at PNC Park is not responsible for injuries to a woman who was hit by a foul ball. You might remember this case. This video shows a woman being hit in the back of the head in 2015. Yowza. A Superior Court judge ruled that a jury was correct to exonerate the net maker ProMats. The company installed the netting, but it was up to the team to maintain it. Last summer, the Pirates announced plans to extend protective netting at PNC Park to the foul poles.
A pub owner in southwest England has devised a shocking method to enforce social distancing at his bar. He put up an electric fence. He said a rope wouldn't have made much of a difference to drinkers' habits, but if they're at risk of an electric shock, they'd take more notice. He puts its effectiveness down to the fear factor and people following their animal instincts.
As long as it's a warning sign on an electric fence and you're warned about it, it's totally legal. And as a fear factor, it works. People are like sheep, you know? Sheep keep away, people keep away.
It's also how we keep Scott in his weather center. The bartender does admit one thing. He hasn't switched on the fence just yet. He just wants to get his point across to keep social distancing. For the first time since coronavirus began taking hold of the country in March, Jimmy Fallon was back hosting The Tonight Show from his usual 30 Rock home last night.
The show began with a taped segment showing the various changes, including the use of masks and a temperature check as Fallon entered NBC's 30 Rock. A bit of safety dance as he was getting on the elevator. Fallon opened the show by sitting on a stool in a sweater rather than in his usual suit.
And as a New Yorker, I want to say thank you to everyone who helped get us back to where we are now. Wearing masks, social distancing, washing hands, quarantining, it all helps.
Did you hear that, everyone? Gotta listen. Even though Fallon and the Roots were back in the studio, the guests were not. They all joined virtually.
He is the first of the late-night hosts to return to New York City for shows. Now we're starting to see some red flags when it comes to high school sports. State health leaders weigh in on safety and COVID-19.
They may have lack of access to health centers.
Plus the push to bring free coronavirus tests to underserved communities in our area.
You're streaming WPXI now, your source for original local shows. Get the inside scoop on all the hot events, entertainment, and celebrities in and around Pittsburgh every week. Stream Access Pittsburgh on demand anytime on WPXI Now.
every 10 minutes, Scott and Tricia are going to tell you how to start your day.
Every single time we go to Scott, he's bringing new information. He wants to make sure you're prepared for your day.
You ask Tricia, where is the closure? She knows it, and 3 ways around it. They're the best in the city.
Watch Catherine Amenta and Gordon Lesh on Channel 11 Morning News.
Minority populations were noticeably underrepresented and underserved from a testing perspective.
A local health center is offering free COVID-19 testing for people who do not have insurance or the money to pay for it. Channel 11's Christine D'Antonio found out how the center is working with the county and state to bring testing to those in need.
It's not painful, it's not anxiety driven, you can do it yourself.
Rachel Hirsch is talking about this curative COVID-19 test, part of the Allegheny County Community Testing Initiative. As the chief operating officer of the Metro Community Health Center, part of her mission is to help people in certain communities have easier access to medical care, especially during the pandemic.
Since the beginning of COVID and COVID testing being made available, minority populations were noticeably underrepresented and underserved from a testing perspective.
Metro Community Health teamed up with the Hosanna House and Primary Health Care Services in Wilkinsburg to offer walk-up COVID testing that's free of charge.
You know, we want to catch asymptomatic folks. We want to catch symptomatic folks especially and ensure that everybody's able to quarantine. And
several Pittsburgh foundations, county and state resources will make it possible. And this Wednesday from 11 to 2 in the Green Lot on 800 Penn Avenue in Wilkinsburg.
Just to set the expectation of what this test looks like, I'm going to go ahead and show you firsthand of what all is entailed here. It's a self-administering. So the first thing you're going to do is cough several times. And then you go ahead and take this swab, remove the mask. And then after you're finished with it, place it in this tube, and it goes off to the lab.
Results come back within 48 hours, and if you do test positive, you'll be contacted by the health department for contact tracing purposes. Hirsch says they're looking at anywhere from 100 to 300 people to take part. Christine D'Antonio, Channel 11 News.
The Leechburg Area School District will hold in-person classes when the new school year starts. District officials tell our partners at the Trib they're offering an online option for students who are not comfortable going back to school. Students will have to wear masks on the bus and in the hallways. Masks are not required at any other times. And temperature checks will be performed before anyone enters a building. The district is giving Chromebooks to any student who stays home. The University of Pittsburgh took the next step in its reopening. On Monday, they moved into their second phase of their three-phase strategy. Instruction remains primarily virtual, but some in-person learning has started. Student housing is now open with COVID-19 protections and precautions in place.
It's getting to the point where I value my education a lot, and I'd rather go to an in-class person where I feel comfortable in some settings to get that education than do it remotely.
Some shared spaces are open, but groups are limited to 25 people. The university issued a statement saying they're still working on this new strategy because the emergency operating status that was issued in the spring was not designed for prolonged use.
Red flags are being raised about youth sports. Can students follow CDC guidelines while out on the field?
I have concerns about where social distancing will not be possible.
We've told you many colleges have put the brakes on fall sports, and now that issue is being addressed among high school athletes. Pennsylvania Health Secretary Dr. Rachel Levine says that each sport needs to be evaluated on a case-by-case basis. The sport that raises the most red flags is football, though, because of the close proximity of the players, as well as having to wear masks along with other equipment. Districts are working with the state to find the best practices. Dr. Levine says the health of the students comes first. Meantime, the NFL has unveiled face shields to protect players. They were designed by Oakley. The shields would attach to the helmets. Right now, they're just a suggestion. Some players say they won't play if the NFL requires them. Medical experts are concerned about their visibility and breathability. The app developed by, go ahead, Gordon.
The app developed by a local company that lets you see yourself losing weight weeks before you've actually done it. It's coming up.
Hi, I'm Lisa Robertson, and we've been bringing you a special version of Local Steals and Deals, where we shine a spotlight on amazing companies and their passionate founders. Small businesses really are the backbone of America, and we need them to thrive now more than ever. With Local Steals and Deals, we bring you exclusive offers from these brands on products that make your life safer, brighter, and more fun at a time when we all really need it. Join us in making a difference. Simply pick up your phone and text USA to 65,000 to learn more.
Every 10 minutes, Scott and Tricia are going to tell you how to start your day.
You can get a lot of things on your phone when it comes to the weather, but you can't get Scott's expertise. He's trying to narrow in on your neighborhood to let you know what you could expect.
You're going to know what to wear. You're going to know what the kids need to wear.
We call Tricia Pittman our expert for good reason.
You ask Tricia, where is the closure? She knows it, and 3 ways around it.
She's been doing this longer than anybody else. She has a direct pipeline to PennDOT.
They're the best in the city. You're prepared every 10 minutes, every day.
Watch David Johnson and Peggy Finnegan on Channel 11 News at 5.
With all of the stress and disruption to our daily routines lately and people adding on that quarantine 15, you may be looking for new ways to stay healthy and to eat better.
Yeah, there's a growing trend in personalized diet apps. And Channel 11's Morning News anchor Catherine Jimenez sat down with a woman showing you what your weight loss will look like even before you lose the weight.
We don't need to come in tomorrow now, right? We're good.
Janice and Patrick Walsh are in a groove, having fun and losing weight together.
Don't you look great?
And there in the palm of Janice's hand is their secret weapon, they say, an app developed right here in Pittsburgh called View to Lose. It takes their picture and calculates what they'll look like every 6 weeks during weight loss.
It's a progression. You can see the progress that you're going to make.
Now, this is Patrick's before picture. This is what the app projected for week 18. And here he is on actual week 18. It's pretty accurate. And Patrick and Janice say it's been accurate down to about 1/8 of an inch. So how does it work?
Current measurements?
Well, its developer and personal trainer Dee Barker says it's all thanks to this trunk filled with hundreds of clients' weight and measurement journals from the past 25 years. She used the data anonymously to create an algorithm for something she's been able to calculate in her head for decades.
I actually could look at them and see how their body would change if they lost 10, 20, or 30 pounds. And I thought, wait a minute, if I can do that, what if they could see?
The app also teaches you how to exercise and set goals. Janice and Patrick say it's actually changed the way they eat. And that's a very common theme right now in weight loss apps like MyFitnessPal, Lose It, and Noom.
Oh my gosh, they're for everything now. I mean, they're fitness apps. You know, you can improve your cardiorespiratory fitness. You can improve your strength, your cardio. You can improve your meal planning.
We sat down with dietitian specialist Lisa Martich at UPMC McGee. She says, to put it simply, they teach you how to navigate your biggest exercise or diet roadblocks like emotions, stress, lack of time, or your schedule.
I think it forces you to think more.
Right, you're more aware.
You're more aware.
You can see you have nobody to blame but yourself if you don't reach the mark.
She says before choosing an app, do your homework. Define your goals. And if an app provides a health coach, ask for credentials, because a health coach doesn't necessarily mean they had professional training. As for Janice and Patrick, they're 41 pounds away from their goal to lose 100 combined pounds. But they say at this point, it's just a number. Catherine Amenta, Channel 11 News.
5 months of shopping until the holidays. What Amazon is doing now to get ready for its busiest season.
Well, we have the sunshine. Now comes the heat and humidity. I'm tracking when it's going to feel like it's in the upper 90s.
You're streaming WPXI Now, your source for original local shows, Steelers, Penguins, Pirates, and more. The hottest Pittsburgh sports topics with even hotter opinions. Halftime adjustments. Wednesday nights at 7:30 on WPXI Now.
You're going to find anything else like the breaking news desk in Pittsburgh. You're going to get breaking news as it's happening.
We have an anchor now dedicated to following the latest information as it comes in.
That is a resource no one else has. If you see me on the breaking news desk, you know it's an important story.
When you want news from where you live,
watch Channel 11 News at 5.
The holidays are just 5 months away, and Amazon is making room. Amazon says it is instituting stricter quantity limits for all third-party merchants at its warehouses. The changes show how Amazon is preparing for this year's holiday shopping season, which is likely to be more challenging than before, given the state of our world right now. Now is the time for all of us to prepare for the holidays and make sure our budgets are in good shape. Our consumer advisor, Clark Howard, shows us how to get your money under control.
If you're feeling overwhelmed by your spending, you really have got to rein things in. It feels out of control and you need to reduce your debt. I can tell you, you can take charge, you can take control. In fact, I've really thought this through, and I've got 5 steps that I want you to do that will help you get control. Now, let me tell you something. First, with my 5 steps, you got to sit down and figure out what you're earning for real and what you're spending on every last penny you're spending per day, per week, per month. Because knowing those 2 things back and forth is going to help you with the rest of the steps to get your spending under control and feel like you own your wallet instead of it owning you. So go look at my worksheet and my 5 steps to you taking charge of your life, and I bet you will make real progress, and a year from now, you'll feel great. I'm Clark Howard.
Your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
I think you'll feel great if you step outside this afternoon. We have warm temperatures, low humidity, plenty of sunshine, nice little breeze today, too. Live look at our PennDOT cameras, I-79 Bridgeville. Lots of sunshine. Matter of fact, sunshine all over the area today. You head up towards Cranberry. This is what I like to show you when I show you the Cranberry shot, because you can see almost 1.5 miles. You get some shaded area because of some cloud cover right there, then a sunny spot. So the clouds kind of in and out throughout the afternoon, and that's going to be the case till about 6, 7 o'clock tonight. Then eventually that cloud cover will fade away as the sun begins to set. 77 right now as we look live into downtown Pittsburgh. Northwest wind at 8. The good news about northwest winds this time of the year, it drives in drier air, less humid air. In the winter, it brings in the cold stuff and often lake effect snow showers. But during the summer, that's the direction I like to see the wind out of, the northwest, because it keeps that humidity in check. And that's going to be the case today and into tomorrow. Visible satellite, got a lot of sunshine today, just a couple clouds starting to form. And notice to the south, starting to get some cloud cover coming back to the north. There's a little front that's going to just kind of wiggle through the area, eventually wash out, but then the warmer air is going to win from the southwest and the more humid air as well. Now, plenty of dry times the next couple of days. We're going to be pretty much dry all day today, all day tomorrow. Thursday and Friday, there will be some scattered showers and thunderstorms, but notice both days still 11, 12 hours of dry daylight means plenty of opportunities to get outside. There are no washouts in this forecast. This afternoon, getting the kids outside, 84 degrees at 4 this afternoon. The kids are outside playing, plenty of sunscreen. Lather up that SPF 30 or higher as they spend the time outside. Make sure they get plenty of water being outside this afternoon as well. Tonight, clear, comfortable, down to about 61 for the overnight low. And then tomorrow, hot. Not humid tomorrow, but 91's 91. It doesn't matter. Lots of sunshine during the day tomorrow. We will start to crank in that humidity by the time we get to Thursday, and we're going to continue a string of 90-degree days. So far this year, we've had 9 days already in the books where we've made it to at least 90 degrees. In a typical year, we average about 7, so we're already beyond that. We're going to add 4, 5, maybe 6 more over the course of the next week. Here's Storm Tracker Thursday morning. Quiet to start the day. A couple of showers starting to pop by afternoon with the heaviest rain off to the east toward the Laurel Highlands. 92 on Thursday, 91 Friday. Then for the weekend, hot, humid, very sticky. Heat index in the upper 90s to near 100 degrees. Now just isolated thunderstorms. That means 1 or 2 spots will get a thunderstorm. Most areas will be dry for the weekend.
Well, we've been talking about this all morning. The Ford Bronco is back. Ford revealed the much-anticipated 2021 Bronco last night. It marks the return of the brand after a 25-year hiatus. Ford says the Bronco 2-door and 4-door models deliver an adventure-ready off-road experience. There are 2 available hardtops that come off in available quick-release, stowable roof panels and doors. Ford kept some of the Bronco's classic looks and added a lot of modern touches inside and out.
Still ahead, where Pittsburgh ranks on a list of fittest cities in the U.S. First, though, here's local steals and deals.
Hey, Lisa Robertson here with Local Steals and Deals. How would you like to have one of the most influential chemists in the beauty industry give you something no one else has? That's BeautyStat, and Ron Robinson is the founder and the owner, and he's here with us. How you doing, Ron?
Hey, Lisa. So excited to be with you here today.
It is so good to have you here, and I know that you have been a mover and shaker in beauty for a long time, right?
That's right. I have been in the industry over 20 years. I've formulated and developed products for big brands like Clinique, Estee Lauder, Revlon, Avon, L'Oreal. But during that time, I've always been fascinated with the ingredient vitamin C. And so I created the company BeautyStat with a mission to create the best vitamin C serum. Now, vitamin C is a great ingredient for the skin, there's no doubt, but it's notoriously unstable. We solved that problem. We have 3 patents on the ability to stabilize pure vitamin C. So in our BeautyStat Universal C Skin Refiner, it stays pure and potent from the first drop to the last.
Wow. And if I'm sitting at home, very quickly, why is it important? What does it do for my skin when it's stable and when it's fresh?
Well, in our product, it's clinically tested and dermatologist approved to reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles, firm and tighten skin, even out skin tone, and diminish the look of pores. It really does it all.
And very quickly, so who are some of the beauty magazines already talking about this?
Yeah, Lisa, just last week, we were so excited that Oprah Magazine named our product one of the best vitamin C serums. And Allure, Cosmo, Harper's Bazaar, Good Housekeeping, all of them have named it as one of the best. And so we're super excited to be able to bring it to consumers.
Thanks, Ron.
Thanks, Lisa.
You can get these 3 amazing ideas at localsteals.com. The exciting thing is Ron is offering this at 50% off. Just go to localsteals.com and you get great beauty.
You put on Channel 11 Morning News. There is a team that has been working all night to get you the news you need.
The news doesn't stop. We don't stop.
I know you have a busy morning. I'm a mom, too, and you're doing 1,000 different things.
We want to make sure you know everything you need to know to get prepared for your day as you head out the door.
You're going to get weather and traffic every 10 minutes. Jennifer is going to tell you the breaking news as it's happening.
We're not repeating the same stories over and over. We're digging for those new details.
So you can be assured that you're going to get all the information you need before you head out the door.
Pittsburgh's chief meteorologist, Stephen Cropper, tracking the weather in your neighborhood.
The FDA is added to its list of hand sanitizers to avoid because they may contain a toxic chemical. The list now includes nearly 60 products that may contain methanol, which can be dangerous when absorbed through the skin or ingested. Some of the sanitizers have already been recalled. The FDA has recommended others to be pulled from the shelves.
Out of 100 U.S. cities, where do you think Pittsburgh ranks when it comes to fitness and health? 22nd, according to the American College of Sports Medicine and the Anthem Foundation. Researchers looked at everything from air quality to bike scores to personal health behaviors like exercise and eating well. Arlington, Virginia, by the way, topped the fitness rankings for the third year in a row. That's all for Channel 11 News at noon. Our next newscast comes up tonight at 5.
And you can get breaking news updates anytime on our streaming apps. Just search WPXI on Apple TV, Roku, or Amazon Fire. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Enjoy. In Severe Weather Center 11, we cover weather everywhere you live.
And we